a lot of weird energy. So we are going to be doing another people that I've met at work, because I still work and there are still people out there who are strange and interesting and fascinating creatures, really, and I don't have to leave my workplace to go and meet all of them. So let's get started. Number 1, there's a kid. He wants chocolate ice cream and he's like 3-4 years old. He's with older people who are able to drive him there. And so this kid wants chocolate ice cream. The people who are with him say no. And so the kid's reaction to this denial for ice cream is to throw himself at the floor and start screaming. Just bloody murder. Kicking on the floor, tantrum, like screaming about this ice cream. So one of the people who's with him picks up one arm and one leg. The other person picks up another arm and another leg. They've got all his limbs and he's still flailing, and they walk out with him out of the store as he's screaming. And I watched the whole thing because as soon as he got picked up by an arm and a leg, I was like, oh boy, he's in for a talking to. And as they pass me out the door, I hear one of the adults say to the other, "We can never shop here again. Please come back. I want to see what your child does for some vanilla ice cream." Number 2. So it's a grocery store. We play music. Every grocery store does, and it's really creepy when you walk into one that doesn't, because it's been ingrained in your brain that every time you walk into a grocery store, you hear bad music. So music is playing. And we have like 4 or 5 different channels. One of them is country, one of them is Christmas, one of them is pop, one of them is Spanish, and one of them is jazz. Those are the 5 that we have. They have fun names like Party and Fiesta and whatnot, but those are the 5 channels that we have. So we only play the holiday one after Thanksgiving and before New Year's. That one was out. And then we can't play the Spanish one because of where we live. In California, the old people get angry. And normally it's a safe bet with the pop because people like pop more so than jazz or country. And so the pop was playing. We listened to Happy by Pharrell and Girls Just Want to Have Fun and, you know, poppy songs. It's a good time. And then ABBA comes on with Waterloo. And I hear over the intercom that we wear, the radio, someone saying, "A woman has just complained about the Satan music. Can we please change the music?" Since when was ABBA Satan music? But it doesn't matter, so I went up the little ladder and I changed it. I just pressed the button once and I didn't pay attention. The Spanish music channel went on. And we got away with it for about 5 minutes before somebody complained about us playing that hooligan music and if we could please turn it off. So it got changed to country and I had to listen to country for 7 hours of work, and it wasn't even good country, but that's fine. Now I know that ABBA is Satan, and apparently anybody who speaks Spanish is a hooligan, but that's fine. Hooligans are a good time. And final one, I live in a rather conservative area of California. Surprise, surprise, it does exist. And I have this haircut and this body and, you know, my gender identity, but no one seems to pay attention to that in my workplace, but that's fine. We're just going to ignore it. We have the hair and we have the body. It's fine. I was filling tampons because the general merchandise or GM load came in and I had nothing to do. So I was helping out and putting things on a shelf. And a woman walks past me, behind me, and looks at me and walks down and then goes and gets one of the floor managers and brings the floor manager back to where I'm putting things on the shelf. And they have a whispered conversation behind me about me because I can hear them. The woman is complaining about me, a person with short hair, putting tampons on the shelf because I'm too intimidating. Look at this body! Look at these little noodle arms! Who am I intimidating? I get that I have short hair and that, you know, it might be a put off, but if you need to buy tampons, just buy the tampons. Why am I too intimidating for you to buy tampons? If I was in your way, that'd be fine. You can ask me to leave and I'll leave and it'll be fine. And if you feel shy about asking me to leave so you can pick out tampons, you can just clear your throat and I'll walk away. But if to go to a manager, tell them that I'm too intimidating to be putting tampons on a shelf and I'm making the women remain uncomfortable. Customer, you're making me uncomfortable, but that's fine. But at least now I don't have to stock that aisle, because that aisle also contains the baby food, and baby food is hard to stock because all of the jars are so small. So that is what happened at work. It consists a lot of people complaining, but it's fine because it's a grocery store. Everybody complains about it. And I have a good time at work, and sometimes the music is kind of funny. If you have any work stories, let me know down in the comments below. If you'd like to hear any more of my work stories, also let me know in the comments below. And if you think I'm a strong, intimidating person, also let me know in the comments down below, and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next week.